Hey guys, it's me Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. So please ignore the messy background. My goodness, that is bad. I'm sorry, uni student life. Anyway, I've just ordered a Domino's. Just currently waiting for it to be delivered. So I thought I'd do a little mukbang, however you say it. My pizza has left Domino's and it's on its way. It's 8 PM, but I'm hungry and I fancied a Domino's, so yay. Anyway, I'm gonna run down and pick it up. I don't really know when to go and get it though. Like, how long is it gonna take to get here? Realistically, I live in the city centre, it should not take long. So, I don't really know when to go down, but I don't really fancy just like standing down there waiting for ages. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get it and then I will come up and film the little mukbang. So I just got my food. I'm very excited about it, to be honest. Freshers flu is like really kicking in. But yeah, so I have, what did I get? I can't actually remember. Potato wedges and a ranch barbecue, which I'm so excited for, and then a little Diet Coke because I love Domino's. Did that just go all over the floor? No. I need to get a thumbnail. But yeah, then I'm gonna do a little chat about uni life, I guess. Right, anyway, I'm gonna dig in because I am hungry, but oh, do I tie my hair up though? Maybe not. I'm gonna clean the background, hang on. Okay, I've just like slightly tidied my bed so that it just doesn't have stuff all over it, but still looks very messy. But I'm gonna dig in. This garlic and herb dip is my favourite thing on earth. Barbecue dip does come at a close second. You know what, I really want to do the roulette, like, what's that challenge called? Like spin the wheel and it's like last to stop eating. I want to do that so badly. I feel like I might do. Oh my god. Sorry if I'm making anyone want food, because I know if I was watching this I would be wanting food right now. It's a shame. Oops, that is Friends. Shame that you guys can't actually see my food because that's normally a better one. Maybe I'll try reposition you now. Okay, I can't seem to make it work, but I feel like this is alright. So I did actually ask for questions on my Instagram, but I don't think I got any. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, here it is. Let me have a look. So I'm gonna see what questions I got. This is so good. Right. Do you plan on making OnlyFans? Nope. No. And then I got OnlyFans question mark? No. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I really like those kind of questions. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm missing home like crazy. Like, it's actually making me go a bit insane. But I'm dealing with it. Right, I'm gonna do some uni based questions. And these are ones that I've had before. Or should I just talk about uni? Like, overrated or not? Who knows? I do like it. I've only had like 3 days worth of lectures, but the thing is, you get so like tired of it so quick. Like, I miss my home because I've been there for 18 years. That's why it's like, oh my gosh, I've been living here for 2 weeks and like, for example, the rooms are boiling hot all the time. Like, I feel like I've brought an UDI with me. I haven't put it on once, so I'm not sure about that, but I don't know, it is alright. You know what, I just don't understand the idea behind a mukbang. Like when I'm eating I can't talk, you know? Oh well. If you find these kind of videos gross, maybe don't watch it. But yeah, the lectures are really fun. Like I love the lectures. They're really interactive actually, because they do like selection of like seminars and lectures, so it mixes it up a bit. So in a seminar you're working with people, and in a lecture you're just kind of listening. The seminars are my favourite, because in a seminar you actually make friends, where in a lecture you literally just sit next to someone and listen. I'm going to send a photo to my mum, because she asked what I was doing for dinner. I'm just going to send this to her. But yeah, I feel like another thing about uni, everyone thinks it's so easy to make friends. It is so hard, like, to find people to make friends with, because for example in my lectures I don't see people, like the same person for that long. Like you just sit next to someone, maybe talk to them a bit, and then in a different lecture you're with different people, so you don't really get to know people. So what I've started doing is just getting everyone's Snapchat. So like for example I was sitting next to two girls today, and I was like, oh my god, can I like have your Snapchat, because otherwise I know I will not speak to them ever again in my life, because you don't, like, well, I guess you see them once a week, which is not much. Like I have probably about 9 different lectures and seminars, and it's different people in all of them. I'm gonna eat some of this and then come back to answering more questions, just so that I can actually eat this while it's still hot, because I do not understand the whole thing behind a mukbang really. I've had more of a pizza, I'm getting quite full now. So I thought I'd come back on the little video. Whew, well, I have some potato things, because I feel like they're easier to eat. So freshest flu. That's something to talk about. I have been here since Friday the 16th of September, I think. Yeah, if that was a thing. And it's now Friday, Monday, hang on, no it's not, Wednesday the 28th while I'm filming this. While you guys see it, it'll be so much further in the future, because I have so many more videos I have to upload before this, it's crazy. But I've been ill since, like, I think like the second day. So I went out on my second night here. I got her on a Thursday. I went out on the Friday night. Or did I get her on a Friday? And I went out on the Saturday. Not even for that long. Like, I think we came back at like 2. So not even that long. Not like a full night. And since then I've been so ill, but like coughing all the time. It's not COVID, because, well, I wouldn't know for certain, would I? But I mean I've literally only been like, it's not like, I know it's not like coughing, it's like whenever I'm like with dry air coughing. Can you hear that? Trying to film a video. That is every single night. Every single night. So if you're trying to get an early night's sleep, considering it's 8:30, if you're trying to get an early night's sleep, that's what you have to contend with. They're being very loud. I'm sorry guys. But yeah, like, I know someone who's been coughing up blood. Probably not from freshest flu, probably from something else, but I don't know. Crazy. Another thing is, this is like reality of uni. You have no free time. Or, well, I have no free time. That's, whoa, I did not realise my mirror was there. That's probably so distracting to everyone, I didn't realise it's there. I'm very sure. I can move that. But yeah, so for example, because I have my YouTube and I've got a podcast that I've started. Have I even said that on my YouTube yet? I don't know. If not, cat's out of the bag, give it a follow and a 5-star rating. I think there's probably 2 episodes while you're watching this. First one goes out tomorrow. But yeah, I have both of those to contend with, and they are like full-time jobs because I post every day on YouTube and once a week on a podcast, so it's quite like full-time. And then I have a full-time degree. I haven't played on my PlayStation once since I've been here. Like, it's actually crazy. I'm gonna close that so it doesn't get too cold. But I haven't actually been on it once yet. Like, I give myself like a time limit, like I stop work at 10 PM every night. Because otherwise I'll do it all night. So I make sure that 10 PM is my absolute cut off. But if I have a day of doing nothing, I will do it from the second I wake up until the second I go to sleep. Which is bad, but YouTube comes first. But yeah, so for example, like I've just been given 2 like projects. One's a group project and one was just like a little bit of homework kind of thing to do. I've done the homework, the individual one, but I need to do the group one. But it's so difficult because like not everyone lives in the same place, so you've got to like find who everyone is, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't even have these people on Snapchat. I'm gonna have to look up their like emails and email them to see what we're doing. But I've done the work. I've done it for them, and I'm gonna put it in the chat and be like, oh, someone else can put it into like a PowerPoint presentation, make it look great. But yeah, so oh sorry, I'm so full. But yeah, it's like, it is really fun. It is a weird experience being here because it's so different to what I'm used to. Like, one thing I do really miss was the like warm meals at home and the healthy meals. I'm eating a Domino's. Like, I think I've spent 200 quid since I've been here. What the hell? That doesn't even include my original shop, because my mum actually got my first like actual shop, like food shop, with everything like pot noodles in it and butter. That doesn't include that. I've spent 200 quid since I've been here. That's so bad. 215 because of the pizza now. That seems like a lot, like considering I'm meant to be like really rationing down. That is not good, but oh well. I think what I need to realise though is that I don't have an unlimited amount of money. Like, I feel like everyone blows all their money in the first week and then reality hits in. I'm trying not to do that. How long have I been here? Nearly 2 weeks. And I've spent £200. That's not going to work. Like, if I keep doing that, I'm going to have no money. By the way, that is including things like, that's not including clothes actually. That's just everything from being here, like freshest tickets, eating out, drinks, things like milk that I've had to buy. I need to stop spending money. Oh, I'm so full. Like, I'm actually getting really, really full. This isn't meant to be that filling. I love that it comes with a Coke. I say comes with, obviously I paid for it, but yeah. I was thinking about getting a McDonald's for dinner, but the thing is I wouldn't order it because there's literally a 10-minute walk away from me. But I don't really want to walk there in pitch black. Like, look outside, it's pitch black. Can you see outside? No. It's like pitch black out there. Excuse me, Coke burps. I did not fancy walking that far in the dark on my own at this time of night. I say time of night, it's literally 8:30, but I would not have felt safe. And then walking back with my food, like anyone could have come and taken it from me. So I thought I'd be safe and get the Dominoes, even though I have 3 McDonald's because of the monopoly, but oh well. Tomorrow morning I have tomorrow I have 2 lectures. I have one starting at 11 that's my earliest one, so I'm happy about that. Today I started at 12. That's another thing, timetables. Let me talk about timetables. So yeah, anyway, tomorrow I have 11 till 12 and then 5 till 6 p.m. Oh well. I'll deal with that. I'll just make dinner beforehand. But yeah, because by the time I'll be back here it'll be 6:20, and then by the time I cook food it'll be 7. But then I've just eaten food and it's like nearly 9. So does it really matter? Probably not. But yeah, so timetables are shocking. Like, I don't know, if mine is pretty bad. Like, I've spoken to people about theirs. Apparently mine's like really bad compared to theirs. If you're wondering where my phone case is from, it's just Primark. I feel like I'll get a question about that. So for example, I'm not going to show you because I think it has like private information on it, but like, so Monday, Tuesday I start at 9, which I'm happy about, like, because I want to get up some days, like, to actually be a bit more productive with the day. But Tuesday I have from 9 till 3 with no breaks, so I've literally got like 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. no breaks. That's 6 hours just flat out lectures, and 3 hours of it is with the same lecturer, so that's a bit boring, but it's okay. Yeah, so that is like a nightmare because I have breakfast at like 8 a.m. and then I can't have lunch until 3 or half 3, which is a nightmare. But today I only had one lecture and that was like alright. I don't mind that at all. Like, that was pretty good, pretty decent. But yeah, so tomorrow it's just, I'm gonna go in pyjamas. I want to go in pyjamas, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna, you know, get up and go. The thing is, I'm just can't be bothered because the way they teach is so strange to me. Like, thing is, they're like, right, here's the module. So I'm doing digital marketing, so they'll go digital content creation, that's this module. I have 6 modules for the first year within my like subject, and one of them, for example, digital content creation. So he goes, lucky for me, he goes, right, so your assessment for this year is to make a podcast, this term, sorry, is to make a podcast, and then he just leaves it at that. Like, do you not want to tell us how to do that? I mean, luckily I've already done it, so I actually don't have to do any work for that bit. I will obviously go to the lectures still though to like get more knowledge, but yeah, I'm gonna have another piece of pizza. Oh, it's ripped in half. That's so sad. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's weird. I had consumer insights, for example, and she was like, right, I'm gonna do a group project, and then she just goes, it'll be on Moodle, so we just have to wait until it comes out. But like, they don't teach it, so it's kind of like a teach yourself kind of thing, I guess. It's so cold. I reckon we teach ourselves. So it's a presentation, the first one, which is pretty good, I guess. Get to know people in that. But so we're teaching ourselves something and then sharing it with the class. Tips I would give for uni students, whether you're first year, second year, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, is that you need to stock up of your favourite things in your cupboard, but also other things, because all I have in my cupboard for food is pasta and like pasta pots and things like that, and spinach meals and pasta. That's all I have, so it's not great for things like, so tonight I was like, I don't really fancy either of them, so I was like, oh, I don't know what to do, and I've ended up spending 15 quid, so like, but I'm done. I'll have that for lunch tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you want more mukbangs, whatever, then let me know. This is actually the first one on my channel. Exciting. Oh my god, by the time you're watching this, I've probably hit 10k. let's just talk about that for a second. So when I got back from my holiday, I was on 6,000 subscribers. What? And then I went to uni and I was on 8,000. So I got 2,000 in the space of 1 month. Look how long it's taken me to get to 5,000. It took like 2 years to get to the 5,000, and then suddenly I've gone and got another 5k literally in a month. I'm not complaining, I just want to know what happened. I mean, I switched up my content from shoes to fashion, lifestyle, and it's paid off, I can tell you that. So I mean, I guess that's what it is. But yeah, thank you all so much. I mean, there's so many new people now. While I'm filming this, I'm on 9,434 subscribers, so I'd love to know what I'm on. How exciting. Sorry, it's the Coke, it's so like fizzy. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.